Transmission log. Alpha Team, Sector, Gamma, ... T. Commander Vostitala. Static crackle, heavy breathing, distant, metallic groan. They're here. Not just shuffling. Not just there. They're moving. Fast Sterile corridor. Cold floor under boots. Flickering lights. Humming like a dying fridge. Smell of rot. Old blood. Copper. Dye. Sound of a heavy door slamming shut behind me. No time for the vents. No time for anything. Scraping claws on metal. Close. They found the key card. Sound of body hitting the floor. Wet thud. Bastards. 3 down. 2 left. Tight. Panting. Voice tight. They're not dead. Not like the others. Sound of wet tearing. A choked gurgle. Liquor . Quick intake of breath. Not the damn liquor. Not yet. Sound of a distant alarm. Weak, intermittent. Whispering. Urgent. They're hunting. Not just eating. Sound of something heavy dragging across the floor. To myself, barely audible. Fuck. Sound of a door handle rattling. They're trying to get through. Sharp, sudden sound. Glass shattering. Voice rising. Strained. We need that generator override. Now. Sound of a keycard. Clattering on a console. To team comms. Clipped. Desperate. Epsilon, you got the code? Static. Dotty. Silence. Then, a ragged cough. Whispering. Epsilon. Sound of a heavy thud, then a wet squelch. No reply. Voice breaking but holding it together. Fine. Fine. .to. Sound of frantic typing keys clicking. They're close. Sound of a low, guttural growl echoing down the hall. Nah, liquor. Sound of a door slamming open. Shouting. Hunter! Sound of a heavy, rapid thud on the floor, like a large animal. Grunting, moving, back to back. Now. Sound of 2 sets of boots shifting, weapons cocking. Breathing hard. They're circling. Sound of a claw scraping against a wall, sharp and close. Voice tight. No cover. Sound of a gun firing, then another. Rapid. Sound of a heavy impact. A grunt. Whispering. 1 down. Sound of heavy breathing, both of us. To the other mercenary. Low. You see the override. Sound of a flickering light dying, plunging a section into near darkness. Voice cracking. It's not there. Sound of a heavy breath, then a sharp intake. To myself. Think. Sound of a distant, high-pitched electronic whine. Realization. Sharp. The hum. Sound of footsteps moving quickly. To the mercenary. Urgent. The generator's humming wrong. Sound of a console powering up. A low buzz. Voice rising. It's the frequency. Sound of a console key being pressed. Sound of a heavy door grinding open. Sound of a roar. Close. Furious. Shouting. Go. Now. Sound of boots running. Heavy. Fast. Sound of a single, sharp thud behind me. Voice. Raw. Barely above a whisper. Epsilon. Sound of a body hitting the floor. Heavy. Sound of a door sealing shut with a hiss. Breathing hard. Voice shaky. They're in the lab. Sound of a distant deep vibration through the floor. Whispering. The core's destabilizing. Sound of a low, ominous thrumming. Voice. Strained. We don't have time for the code. Sound of a console powering down, then back up with a jolt. Voice. Desperate. Just get to the extraction point. Sound of a heavy, slow drag. Closer. Sound of a single, deep breath. To the mercenary. Quiet. I'll hold the door. Sound of a heavy, wet thud on the metal door. Sound of a low guttural growl. Voice, calm now, almost detached. They're not coming through. Sound of a heavy, rhythmic thud on the door. Sound of a single, sharp click. Voice quiet, vital, extract. Now, dowo, gah. Sound of a door sliding open with a hiss. Sound of heavy boots running, fading. Sound of a deep, guttural roar from the lab, shaking the walls. Sound of a single, heavy thud against the door. Sound of a distant, high-pitched electronic ping. Voice, barely audible, fading. There. Sound of a heavy, wet squelch.